Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are solving the ratio analysis problem from December 24. Right. Okay. So what they have asked us to find out is day sales outstanding. What are the things is not important. We'll go with the ratios they have given. Okay. The first thing is day sales outstanding. Okay. Okay, this is credit collection period, credit sales based on. Okay, so the formula for this is average debtors divisible by credit sales into number of days in a year. Right, average debtors is how much? 50.48 lakhs divisible by credit sales is how much? Total sales minus cash sales. Right, total sales is 1250, cash sales is 100, so credit sales will be the balance. So number of days in a year is 365 days. Total it, we get the value which is 50.48 into 365 divisible by 1150, which is 16.02. So 16 days is the credits outstanding period. Okay, so next is interest coverage ratio. The formula for interest coverage ratio is how much it is covered by EBIT. Okay, EBIT divisible by interest into 100. Sorry, this is not percentage, this is ratio. Okay, so EBIT is how much? EBIT is 180 lakhs. Interest is how much? Interest is 250 into 10 percentage. This 180 divisible by 25, which is 7.2 times 7.2 times the EBIT can cover the interest. Right. Okay, next third formula, debt ratio. Debt ratio is equal to debt divisible by total funds, which is debt plus equity. How much is the debt? The debt is 250 lakhs. 250 lakhs. How much is the equity? Equity, we don't have the equity value. We have equity value. We have to find out. Okay, working note. Let's prepare the working note. Okay, total assets is equal to total liability. Right. Okay, how much is this liability is split into just debt, then payable, accounts payable, then price per, okay, cost of goods sold, accounts payable, long term. Okay, then shareholders equity. Okay, how much is the total liability? Total assets is total liability. No, total asset is 1000 lakhs. Okay, so 1000 lakhs is equal to how much is the debt? Debt is 250 lakhs. Right. How much is the accounts payable? 100 lakhs. Right. So shareholders equity will be 650 lakhs. Okay, shareholders equity will be 650 lakhs plus 650. So 250 divisible by 900, which is 0.278 times. Right. Okay, the next is inventory turnover ratio. inventory turnover ratio. The formula is COGS divisible by average inventory into, this is not a percentage, so we can remove the thing. So cost of goods sold is 800 lakhs divisible by how much is the average inventory? See, 300 lakhs. 800 divisible by 300, which is 2.66 times. Average inventory covers the COGS. Right. The last one is earnings per ratio, EPS. Okay. EPS they asked us to find out, but we don't have any values related to that. We can find the EPS through PE ratio. PE ratio is equal to market price per share divisible by earnings per share. We don't know the earnings per share, but bring it here, and MPS is how much, market price per share is how much, which is 72. Price per earnings ratio is 18. So 72 divisible by 18, which is EPS is 4, which is rupees 4. Okay, right. So we have found everything. The last thing we have pending with is buildings and lands. Okay, so buildings and lands we have to find out with the working note. No working note, we don't need working note. So last computation, which is buildings and land. How can we find out the buildings and land? Buildings and land is the asset. So total assets is equal to, we have the total assets value. What are all assets we have? Accounts payable, accounts receivable, accounts inventory, then buildings, cash, and then what are all the things we have? That's it. No, only 4 items. So 50.48 plus 300 plus 50 minus 1000, which is 599.52. lakhs is the buildings. No, what we have done is 100 lakhs minus 50 minus 300 minus 50.48 lakhs, we get the 599.52 lakhs as the buildings and lands. That's it. The problem is over. Thank you.